Dímelo, bro, Dominican York. What's going on, mi gente? What is going on? Mira. So, another sample that I did yesterday at work. Got it upside down. This is Marwa. You guys can't see it. It's Marwa. I saw Marwa pop up from Arabia Prestige. This is really good. This is really, really good. Put a little bit on the forearm right there. Guys, what a bright, beautiful opening. And it's another one, just like Chill Spectrum, that I kept going back to reach for the opening. I enjoyed the dry down a lot, but that bright opening, that beautiful punch of citrus and effervescence, which is, what I was kind of getting. I was getting a really nice, beautiful, punchy citrus that just absolutely gorgeous. Now, this I smelled a little bit longer or more often. I was getting wafts or whiffs of it throughout the day at work, more than Chill Spectrum. So is that better juice? I don't know. Different concentrations possibly, maybe not as dense a concentration as 35% with what I was told about Chill Spectrum. I don't know what the concentration is on Marwa, but let's go ahead and go to Fragrantica and see what we're getting for accords. We're getting a fresh, spicy amber citrus at the top. Wow, nice. And then a fresh, woody mid with a little bit of warmth, spiciness, and then the last of the accords are a green, cinnamon, musky, aromatic. And I don't know that those are necessarily top, middle, and bottom, but that's the way I was kind of, describing it at the moment. But let's go to the note breakdown. And I think this was probably the most popular inspo of 2025. Am I mistaken? Drop a comment down below. Hit the like button if you enjoy the content. I appreciate even one person watching. So if you're that one person, thank you. If you're my two people, thank you very much. At the top for Marwa, we're looking at Calabrian bergamot, lemon, and Sicilian orange. So there's your top. That bright burst of citrus. There's a reason I like the middle, because you got ginger, cinnamon, and neroli. So I enjoyed the mid a lot. And this is, to me, a 3-stage fragrance, just as Chill Spectrum was. So these inspos by these Middle Eastern houses are really hitting the mark. Now at the base, we've got ambroxan, Chinese black tea, olibanum, and gaiac wood. That's why it sticks around. It wasn't that loud when it stuck around. And I messed up because I've got wood and spices from Montal on my wrist right now. This is my scent of the morning. Wood and spices from Montal. This guy's a banger, guys. This is a banger. This is a tester, so that little tank, that little toggle or that little stopper does not come off. Decent atomizer, decent amount of juice. It doesn't smell very natural. There is a lot of, a man-made feel, but that man-made feel is very, I said vigorous this morning. It's very vigorous. It's very, I don't know, somewhat fruity, synthetic kind of fruitiness. But really, when I look at the note breakdown, I almost don't get it. It's like incense, oud. I think there was some sandalwood in there. Let's look at the note breakdown. Let's do it on screen so you guys can actually get what I'm looking at too. Wood and spices. This is a really good frag, guys. Let's go to Fragrantica. So you're getting, I thought I was on screen too. So you're getting a woody, warm, spicy, amber, oud, aromatic, balsamic, smoky, powdery, and earthy. Those are all the accords that you're getting. I don't know why I get like a fruitiness from it. You know, my nose picks up what it is. So it is sandalwood. Sandalwood, incense, vetiver, and oud. That's crazy that I get like it must be that vetiver giving off a vegetal kind of nature to it. I guess it's not a fresh fruit. That's why I said it was kind of synthetic smelling. But, you know, maybe I'm just tripping. I'm just tripping. My nose is tripping because I get somewhat of it might be like a dank fruitiness, I guess. And maybe that's not what I'm sensing. I just don't know how to describe it because it's so different, right? But wood and spices. So I don't see anything necessarily spicy in this note breakdown, right? Like vetiver and incense must be what's giving it a little bit of spiciness, but how they do that, I don't know. And there's got to be other notes in here because I swear I get like some kind of fruit. And maybe that's just the overall effect. Let's go back to the accords. Yeah, nothing like that in the accords at all. You do get a balsamic accord, but nothing in that fruity nature. So what I'm picking up is not what they're putting down. But I really enjoy wearing this. Obviously, I don't wear it as often as some people may. So maybe there's other things that I'm going to experience later on down the line. But going back to Arabiat Prestige, this is one to sample. Again, I don't know that I would end up getting a full bottle. It's another bottle that's kind of awkward looking to me. Some people may absolutely love the bottle. I am not necessarily a fan of things that are that different. You know, I like to have, like I said in my last video, I like to have kind of, even the Montals. You get the Montals, they're always going to be in that same bottle. You get the Manceras, they're always going to be in that same bottle. Yeah, I went Latafa, and Latafa's got some different bottles, but I never bought anything that had any weird, extravagant, kooky top. I always stuck with very safe looking bottles. I gotta admit, bottle selection is sometimes a factor, especially if I'm blind buying. It's not a factor if I'm going for the fragrance, right? If I'm going for the scent. So if I really want Marwa, I'm gonna buy it regardless. Maybe I would. Who knows? You know, never say never, right? But I just got to say that Marwa from Arabiat Prestige is definitely a hidden gem. It's a banger. You know, and I say that loosely, but I mean that deeply and wholeheartedly. It is a banger, guys. I guess I'm just not into the super freshies. I don't know what's going on. I stopped buying a lot of inspos. Now, obviously, I bought, you know, fragrances that have inspiration, and I don't remember how old this is, but, you know, this has that Tigar kind of smell. It has that kind of DNA. And is it an inspiration? I don't know. I've not even looked into what year this came out and Tigar came out and some of the other fragrances that are in that DNA of Tigar. But I would imagine that I have other things that resemble other fragrances, right? Rogue smoking, right? Some people might say this smells like another cherry fragrance somewhere else in the community that came out first. But I wanted rogue smoking, so I didn't buy an inspo of another cherry fragrance. As a matter of fact, I don't think I have any cherry inspos. I have one cherry that's super synth. It smells more like a car freshener, and his other stuff from and I always forget the name. I always want to see associated. It's Authenticity Parfums, Authenticity Parfums. This is the only one of the three that I have that doesn't quite smell like he did it, right? This one really has like a car freshener kind of scent to it. My other two were, oh yeah, Tobacco Boss and Tobacco Oud. These two guys, my goodness, guys, these are 50% oil concentrations, and you can find these for under 50 bucks. This is a 60 mil. He's always got coupons on there. Usually the one that always pops up is a 20% coupon that he has kept on the website every time that I've gone to it. And again, this is Authenticity Perfumes. And you can just Google it. You'll find his website. I think he's in VA. And his stuff is just really, wow. Tobacco Oud was the first one I got. Good sized dent on it. I thought I had a bigger dent on it. That is so good, Tobacco Oud. Oh, the one that I've got practically gone is Tobacco Boss. See, it's got his signature on it, you know, because I've got another travel size from him that I never bring out. But I almost went through that already. Tobacco Boss is really nice. It's really good. And I think I was using it at work a lot. You know, if I wore a fragrance of the day and it subsued, or if it died down and you could barely smell it, I had Tobacco Boss in the car for a while, and I took it out of the car because, you know, it's been hot. It's been hot this summer. And back in the days, I used to keep my one bottle in the car regardless of the temperature. But now I don't do that because I don't want it to break down necessarily. I don't want the fragrance to lose whatever structure it has. And I think heat may do that. I've not looked it up scientifically to prove that, but it is what it is, right? Yeah, I kept Tobacco Boss in the car. Look at this freaking dent on that. Really good. But honestly, Tobacco Oud might be my favorite of the three. This guy is so good. Again, Authenticity Perfumes from VA. You can get some really good fragrances from them. I know there's a lot of others that other fragrance channels talk about. Let's see if I can get it. Again, today's star of the show, Marwa. I thought I saw it pop up. There it goes. Arabiat Prestige. And guys, this is definitely one to get your nose on. Get a decant, get a sample, or go full bottle, because I know that they're probably under 60 bucks, maybe under 50 bucks. I don't really look up the prices on them. I think Fragrantica might tell us right away. And these may not be the best deals in the market. 59, 52. And it's supposed to be an inspo of LV Imagination, so that's something that I'd like to smell. Again, 59, 52, 59, so under 60 bucks. You could probably find it for a better price than that. Here's what they say: moderate longevity and moderate sillage, more masculine and great value. And yeah, inspo is right there. Imagination. I didn't know Cobra. Chris, you told me that yesterday. I didn't know Cobra was an inspo for Imagination, but I've heard also, and I've never tried any Al Hermain, but I've heard that Al Hermain does some great work. So maybe Aqua Dubai is really good. Oh, I've heard good things. No, that's Zamaya. Of course, you got Joe Milano. I've never tried anything Joe Milano at all. Oh, Art of Arabia 1. I'm pretty sure I don't have that. I forgot which Art of Arabia I have. Which Art of Arabia? I know I've got the Art of Arabia that's an inspo of Blonde Amber. That's the Art of Arabia I have. It's a dark bottle, just like that, but with gold accents. But yeah, I think I would end up going ultimately with a sample or a decant of Imagination next. If I really wanted to deep dive into that DNA, or maybe one of these two, Cobra or Aqua Dubai. But I mean, you can't go wrong with Marwa. I just think I can get a better price on these two. But you guys tell me. Drop a comment down below. Let me know which one of the three is your choice. You know, if those are the top three choices, Al Haramain's Aqua Dubai, Cobra, or Marwa. Marwa, again, was 2025, seemed like one of the top inspos of the year. But thank you for hanging out with your Uncle Bo. Hey, another one that I wore last night to bed. Happens to be another silver bottle. Montal's Musk to Musk. This is absolutely stunning, guys. This one you do have to take the stopper off. You can wear this with anything. And I still woke up in the sillage, in the scent cloud of Musk to Musk. It is pretty much eternal. I'm curious what Fragrantica might say. Musk to Musk. Musky, woody, oud, powdery, fresh, spicy, amber, animalic. It does have a little bit of kick to it. Maybe that's why I like it so much. But I enjoy musk. Musk, agarwood, nutmeg, woodsy notes, teak wood, and amber. I love teak wood in fragrances. I don't have that many with teak wood. So long-lasting to eternal, but mostly moderate to long-lasting. And sillage being mostly moderate to strong. I wonder what Musk to Musk smells like. Oh, Narciso Rodriguez Musk. And Black Musk from Montal. I've not tried Black Musk. It does not smell like oud wood. This is what people also like. So I don't know that this is necessarily to say that this is smelling like. And it definitely doesn't smell like Ancre Noir. But I guess they're saying if you like this, you might like these. And that's what the other page was saying as well, right? If you like Rabia Prestige Marwa, you'll probably like Imagination. Oh, this one says reminds me of. So does this have a remind me of? Perfume reminds me of Black Musk, Omnia Crystalline, Musk Malachi, Chopard. I think Chopard. I've got 3 from Chopard, and Chopard does some really nice stuff. Carved oud, Musk oud. I've been wanting to sample that. Anyway, made the video long enough. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with your Uncle Bo. Hope to see you guys real soon. Remember to be awesome today. Be courteous, be kind. Rewind, we used to say back in the days when we used to watch VHS cassette tapes. But really, just remember that one small act of kindness can be worth $1 million to somebody else. Anyway, que Dios te bendiga. Talk to you soon. Peace.